These litigants are actors. Well, they're not even actors. The cases aren't real. In fact, the court isn't even real. Oh my goodness. Why am I even saying this?
You do it because I tell you to do it. Because I'm real. I'm Judge Tingle. Judge Tingle is real. It don't get no realer than that.
This is the plaintiff, Mr. Most High. He's here because his friends only called in the midnight hour. These are the defendants. I only have 10 seconds and their names are too long. This is volunteer work. I care touch.
Court is now in session. Judge Tingle presiding.
Thank you, Eddie. Today is an important day. Everyone, yes, it's a very important day. Groundbreaking case gonna take right here in the Tingle courtroom.
Ain't gonna jump to their judge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to get a raise.
Absolutely not. I don't even know why I talk to you. It's gonna be one of them cases you won't see on little Judge Snooty. I bet you that. You know the media been swarming this building for all week, trying to get at me, trying to break my concentration. But I'm a professional. We're gonna do things professionally in here today.
That's right.
I don't care who's in the building. You got me?
That's right.
All right, now
That's
tell these people to cut off their phones and keep it quiet in here during this case.
I mean, they just heard you. I mean, you can't whisper. They heard you. Anyway, why you being extra important today anyway? I mean, who heard?
Today's case, very important case, involves Mr. Pastor Dollar Bill and Mr. Bishop Count the money.
Count the money.
Count the money.
Like what-
Count the money.
Count the money.
You see what he did there?
Yeah,
Count
I
the
like
money.
it.
Oh,
I like
Lord.
it. I like it.
Pastor Dollar Bill and Bishop Count the money. Gentlemen, would you like to introduce yourself to the court? Pastor Dollar Bill, you can quit counting your dollar bills.
I am Pastor Dollar Bill, and that spells Dollar Bill. Okay, let's get that. Your Honor, I am Bishop Count the Money.
Well, they got the money, don't want to do something too. Probably ain't put the building in the building, down in the building.
I would get like this if you gave me a raise.
All right, Mr. Most High. Now, everybody knows who you are. You don't need any introduction, okay? But let me remind you, sir, this is Tingle Court, okay? All right, you got respect and all that up in the authority in the heavens and all them places. But this here, this Tingle Court, okay? I'm in charge, okay? Want to respectfully remind you, sir, to stay in your lane. All right, don't get up in my business.
Really though, Judge, why you acting so extra important today? I mean, who is here?
Now, Mr. Most High, I'm going to start with you because I understand that you have filed the paperwork to jumpstart this case today. If you could tell us why we are here with these characters.
I would like to start with the question: will a man rob God? He sure will.
Are you calling these gentlemen thieves, sir?
No, I would hate to call them thieves, Your Honor. I would, but I have to. It didn't start out that way, Judge. Not in the beginning.
Well, what? What beginning?
In the beginning of our friendship,
Well, what happened to the friendship?
we used to work together until they ventured off and started doing their own thing. Running around town talking about in the name of this and in the name of that. Using my name for representation. I ain't received any compensation.
Dude, that like he Jesus or something.
Of Jesus? Oh, you know my boy? Oh, he makes me so proud.
Eddie, calm down, calm down. Now, Mr. Dollar Bill, sir, we got them dollar bills out, don't we? Mr. Dollar Bill, have you indeed been running around town in the name of the Mr. Most High?
Absolutely not. First of all, I was unaware of Mr. Most High being upset with me.
Exactly.
You know, first off, I thought we was on a name-dropping level.
Cool like that.
Cool like that. If he said my name, I wouldn't trip.
Not at all.
You know,
Not
absolutely.
at all.
I'm embarrassed and even offended to even be here today.
Me too.
Bishop, Count the Money, what do you have to say about this?
First of all, I would like to say, you look good Your Honor.
Oh my goodness. Well, you got that one right. Bishop Calvin Monet, you stop yourself right there. I am a whole grown woman, okay? I know all about flattery. And it will get you everywhere in this courtroom. So you go right ahead and say what you need to say, sir.
I agree with Pastor Dollar Bill. I had no idea I had offended Mr. Most High.
Oh, D-Money, I haven't heard from you in weeks. How am I supposed to feel? Would you be offended if I haven't called you or even paid you the money I owe you?
Well, then you just say something. We didn't have to come all the way down here to court, did we? We could have talked at home.
Would you have listened? Would you have listened? I can't even get 10 minutes of your time. And I just want some respect.
Hold on. I mean, is your two lovebirds or what? This is a court session, not a counseling session. And cut with all the cupcake stuff. You sissies.
Calm down, Eddie. Calm down. Listen, Mr. Most High, I'm confused. Now, are you here about the money or the time? What do they owe you?
Both. Fraud is fraud.
Freud.
That's a big deal. Okay, well, fraud. Do you have any evidence that they committed fraud?
I do, Your Honor.
It's evident. He picked it up.
Eddie, get their evidence. Let me see what he's got there. Let's look at that. Mr. Most High, this is a phone bill, sir.
It sure is. It's proof that they don't call.
Oh, it's proof that they don't call.
They say they're going to call and get counseling. But they never do. I don't hear from them.
Oh, my goodness. Well, now that's some real evidence right there. Proof they never called. But look who did call.
I see that's the bill collector.
The bill collector.
They called about 78 times just this week.
Yeah, they did.
Credit messed up.
Man.
Now you can consult somebody if you never call.
I mean, I'm saying, now, okay, Mr. Dollar Bill, I'm going to have to agree with Mr. Most High. How do you get his opinion if you never call?
I don't know why he tripping. I feel like we talk all the time. Pat?
Dollar. Oh my God, I can't believe I called you Dollar. Haven't heard from you in weeks, months. Actually, since you got the choir director pregnant. You called me crying and begging for help. For the DNA not to match. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Truly, has it been that long? You really saved me with the DNA thing, Most High, and I do. I feel terrible. Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, you are terrible. That's terrible, Eddie. You're a horrible friend, Mr. Dollar Bill.
I should call you 4 quarters, not Dollar Bill. Yeah, fair weather friend is what he is, Your Honor.
Mr. D. Monet, when is the last time you called Mr. Most High?
I think it was yesterday.
No. He said he was going to call, but you never did.
How do you know what he said if he never called?
Yeah.
Facebook. He posted on Facebook that he was going to consult me. He was going to call me. I ain't heard from him.
Well, it certainly seems like you gentlemen have not talked in a while.
We haven't, Your Honor. And they make a whole lot of money using my name. I got pictures right here. Fancy cars, fancy houses. And they don't put a dime in my house. Saying they gonna give me some money. I haven't got 1 penny. Not 1 penny.
Mr. Dollar Bill, what do you have to add to this case?
I would just like to say that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, and I'm just the one to receive it. Amen.
Don't quote my words on me.
Your words? Nah. See, I know the word. They're the Most High's words. See, I know my Bible. I go to church every other Easter, but, I still know the word, you know what I'm saying, Judge? But anyway, them can't be your words. And why would you say he got authority in heaven anyways?
Shh, just keep it together. Remain professional. Now, Mr. Most High, how much do you feel is owed you? Time or money?
Only 10% of what they make using my name.
Now, that seems more than reasonable to me. Mr. D. Monet, you have admitted to using Mr. Most High's name. Why not just give him his 10%?
I did. Stop
God, it is God.
Mr. Most High, I will have to remind you that I'm the only one that claps back Calm down. Eddie, run and order me one of those loud, noisy things so I can clap back in this courtroom. Jesus Christ.
Can I get you to sign a copy of your book for me?
Eddie, get back over here. Let Mr. Most High breathe.
No, I ain't been living right. This might be the only time I see him. I ain't gonna make it up there.
Over here, your job depends on it.
Look, I ain't paid my 10% either. Who knows when the next time I'm gonna see this man? This is God.
Well, it ain't gonna be today, Eddie. Professionalism. Stay over here and stay away from Mr. Most High.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make it up right, Tingle. I told you I ain't been living right. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up right.
Well, it is a shot in the dark, ain't it? Now, Mr. Pastor Dollar Bill, what do you have to say?
I've been thinking, and I believe, all things considered, 10% is not that bad.
I figured you would. Now, Mr. D. Monet, what do you have to say about this supposed name dropping?
I wouldn't say that, Judge. I wouldn't say that.
Really, Mr. D. Monet? Because I've got evidence of you all over town using this name. I've got evidence of you in my green room, sir. What do you think about this?
On God, I'm talking about on God. You better put some money in that plate when it comes back. On God. No, Your Honor. Turn that off.
D. Monet. That's some pretty damning evidence, Mr. D. Monet.
Damned you are.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I just want to ask Mr. Most High to forgive me again. He knows my heart. I just got caught up in this cyber. You know when you press it down and you shake it together and it get the bubbling all over you get out. I just got caught up in it, Your Honor. But thinking about it, 10%, it seemed more than fair.
More than fair? You know, I've had the same rate since the beginning of time.
Oh, here you go.
No increase for inflation or cost of living. If I can make it work, you can make it work.
Well, I guess that we can all agree that money is the root of all evil.
It's the love of money that's the problem.
Mr. Mosai, I would like to remind you not to correct me in my courtroom, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Dollar Bill and Mr. Count D. Money have pretty much confessed to breaking 6 of the 10 commandments right here in this courtroom today. I think I'm going to have to say they are indeed guilty.
Jesus!
See what I mean? They only call when they're in trouble. Which is almost all the time.
Throw this book out, Judge.
Look, put that book down, Eddie. Throw that book down. I'm not throwing the book at anybody. I'm going to have a decent, peaceful case here today. I just feel like Mr. Motai just wanted to get these defendants' attention. That's all. Am I right, Mr. Motai?
Yeah, that's all.
I'm focused, man. I'm in a trance.
Good. And I hope you gentlemen can remember this the next time you go getting all high and mighty. My goodness. I'm not even going to take the time to rule on the case today because I feel like Mr. Most High has already forgiven you, so I'm going to have to forgive you. Am I right, Mr. Most High? Is there anything you'd like to add to this case?
Never would have made it.
But is that all you have to say?
I just want them to give a little. Take care of the children in the community. I need you to go down to the old folks. Go to the old folks. Go to the old folks and give them money and bless them with food. Go down to the food pantry. Make sure it's full and take care of the community and send the plate around and send them my 10%. Pay attention. I just want them to get themselves together and take care of the people and take care of them and take care of them.
Mr. Motai, is that all you have to say?
I forgive you.
Thank God. I mean, thank goodness. All right, this case is dismissed.
All right, all rise. You may exit the courtroom. And you, my brother, I've been meaning to talk to you. I ain't got that whole 10%, but I got 5 on it. You think we can work us on out with that? No. Will you take it? I'm trying to give it cheerfully.
Wish I had that plate.
That's all.
Might as well make a little money.
It's Joffrey Wattono, and I'm about to bring out the litigants from the case. Mr. Most High, how you doing, sir? Mr. Most High, why only 10%?
Just seemed like a number that won't hurt you, but it shows initiative.
Do you honestly feel that these pastors have robbed you?
Rob me blind.
Will you work with them again?
Unfortunately, I will.
And lastly, sir,
Mm-hmm.
why do you feel that you always have to forgive people?
It was written. You didn't read the handbook I made for everyone?
That's not for me to do, sir. You may leave.
Oh, it's for you. And you. And you.
Sir, interview's over. You may leave.
Read the book.
Like Miss Tingle said, this is her courtroom, and this is my interview session, sir. You may leave. Don't let me ask you again. Whoa. What was that? The next litigant from the case is Pastor Bishop de Monet.
That's Bishop County Money.
I don't care, sir. Excuse me.
How much money you got?
How do you feel about robbing the Most High?
Robbing? How you rob somebody that owns everything?
Sir, he says that you are supposed to give him 10%.
What are you gonna do with 10% if he owns everything? What are you gonna do with it? What is he gonna do with this right here? I can do a lot with this right here for the community, for the public, myself, and some other folks. I'm really helping the people.
Well, obviously, sir, you haven't been doing what the 10% is supposed to do, or he wouldn't be asking for it.
I do my 10% in the pulpit, and then I collect the money, and I go out and give it to the public. I do not keep this money. This goes to the people. This goes to the people.
That's enough, sir. Thank you very much. You may leave.
Don't forget to tithe on Sunday.
You don't forget to give the 10%. Next litigant, Pastor Dollar Bill. Just come on, sir. Just come on. Would you please hurry up?
I have to give this offering.
Excuse me, Pastor Dollar Bill.
Yes, sir. Praise.
Do you feel you was dragged into this court session?
Not only dragged, I was bamboozled to think that me and the Most High was on different terms.
Bamboozled?
Bamboozled.
How could you be bamboozled? And apparently, you got the choir director pregnant.
Now, that was because I was passing along the wrong collection plate, but that will never happen again. Now I do it for the Most High, and your 10% needs to go right here.
And speaking of that, do you feel like you still owe the Most High for what he did with the DNA?
Right about that, brother.
Bribery gets you nowhere here, sir.
Oh, well.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Well, since it won't, I guess I don't.
This interview is over. You may leave.
Pay your tithes.
Better take that plate on, sir.
Take
that plate on.
Well, it ain't new, but it's for certain. I sure ain't paying them 10%.
You ain't paid 1%.
I need all my cents.
Well, you don't have any. And what if I'd have told you that the Most High was gonna be here? You'd have acted all funny and stuff, and I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. We had to remain professional during these times.
Well, I mean, if you would have told me he was coming, maybe I would have cleaned up my act a little bit. Last night, we were down at Jiggers.
You still hang out at Jiggers? Look, I'm not gonna be able to use you if you're gonna hang out in them type of places. You got a reputation.
Jigger throws down. Jiggers throws down. The chicken tastes a little like lighter fluid, but I enjoyed the pork chops, and after
And you
we
ate
got
the lighter fluid too, don't
then I
even
went to that little janky store and I took a couple of packs of Now Laters and Laffy Taffy.
Is that why you was late for work this morning?
I have no words for
But what about the pastors with all that money? You should have swiped some of that money they was swinging all around the courtroom.
But yeah, so broke.
Pastor Dollar Bill and Bishop counting the money. What kind of nonsense? Where do you think they got them names from?
Hey, it speaks for itself. I mean, anytime offering is 10%, I feel like it's a little.
I think they was taking 10%.
They was taking 10%. You need to get the praying.
Send me pounds from heaven.